live streaming some React code that, well, I have to do for work. Fortunately, there's not any sensitive data that I need to hide, so I'm just basically creating a React component. So what I have in front of me is boilerplate code from Code Sandbox. And what I need to build is sort of um, like a tags display. So um, there'll be a little box for each tag, and then there will also be an input field for entering new tags. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this. Make sure that's working. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to create tags component here. And yeah, it's going to complain because I have to create the component. Sure. Okay. So we're going to need tags. So this is your typical React boilerplate code where we're setting the state, and then we're going to be referencing the state in the return function. So for now, we'll just do this and set tag. Oh, duh. I have to import use state, and I know I'm going to use effect later on too, so that's going to go in there. So use state will set the state for the tags component, and now I need to use effect here, which acts like good old component did mount. And we are going to use the props of tags. So if props and okay, so what I'll do is I will just create some values of tags in here, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So those are the props. And so the props and props.tags. I guess I'll be super defensive. Props.tags.length. Set tags as props.tags. Now we don't want this to run. Now use effect will run on every render. We only just want it to run on the first render. So adding this second argument will take care of that. Okay, why are we seeing anything? Because we need to map through the tags array. So for each tag in the array, we are going to render the tag. Okay, so let's clean up my code here. And right, the key. So the key will be, well, we know in map that we can grab the tag and the index of the array. So that will be the key. Come on. Okay. And now we got to figure out why it's showing up that many times. There we go. That was weird. Okay, so we have the tags, and now we need the input field to create a new tag. Right. Oh, no, that's wrong. It needs to be outside of the tags rendering. There we go. And now we need to figure out how to get the value of what is in this text box into the tags array. So what we'll do is we'll do an onChange, and looks like I think I'm gonna need a new state variable. So const new tag. That will just be a blank string. So every time that onChange gets triggered, that will emit an event, and then we just need to say, we just need to set the new tag to the value of the element. There we go. So, oops, that should do it. So now, new tag. Do I need that? Yes, I will. And then I will need a way to add the new tag into the tags. And the way to do that is to, I think we'll just surround this with a form, which will allow us to use enter. So whenever the user types some string and hits enter, then this form on submit event will trigger, and then we can add the tag. Add tag is not defined because I'm about to define it. So add tag is a function, and all we're going to do is set tags, copy in the original value, copy in all the original value of the tags, and just add the new tag just like that. So that should work. Let's try that out. ABC, STF, enter. Oop. So the reason why that's happening is because we have to, whenever the form submits, it refreshes the page. So we need to prevent default. So yes, brilliant. Oh, and after we set the new tag, we have to, or after we add the tag, we have to basically reset the form, or else we'll encounter what we just saw, and we don't want that. So whenever we hit enter, this needs to be blank. So set new tag blank. That's it. And we should also, excuse me, wow. We should also check for the tag, the new tag length. That way, we can't just press enter and have it enter blank tags. So that did not work. Set new tag blank. All right, maybe I just need to refresh. Refresh. Okay. ESTF. Ooh, why didn't that work? Think. Set the tag in there, and then this new tag is supposed to be blank again. Do I have to put the value? Doesn't make sense. Well, the value is the new tag. Maybe that's what I need to do. No. Yeah, see, because that'll make it a controlled component, which I don't want. Okay, let's think this through a little bit. This on change gets the value. Right. And then when the form is submitted, which happens when I press enter, prevent the default. Check for the new tag length. Add the new tag. Set the new tag as blank. Weird. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? I don't know. Is this being copied correctly? Yeah. Right. Maybe we'll just get back to that later. Yeah. Okay. Maybe maybe the fix will come back to you later. So now what I need to do is make this look nice. So I will add a class name tag. This form will also get a class name because I'm gonna do tag form. Okay, now we go into styles, tag, display inline block. Give it some margin, add some color. Sure, make this boring color. Some padding as well. Cool. One thing I just realized we're gonna need something to allow us to delete tags. So this part where I'm rendering the tag, I'm also gonna add a span. Cool. Give it a class name so I can style it. Call it remove tag. On click, and we are going to remove tag. And that will that work? I think I have to give it the index. So now we do, now we have to copy the tags, copy, and splice on the index, and we just want to remove that one element. And now we set the tags as tags copy because we are not allowed to directly modify the state. So let's see, copy the tags, remove the specified tag at that index, and then set the tags again. Yeah, that should work. Okay, why is this not showing up? All right. Let's see, remove tag, on click, tag at that index. Really don't know why those tags aren't showing up anymore. Let's see, nothing in the console or that's just weird. Okay. All right, so because we don't know what the heck is going on, we are just gonna remove pieces of code here until we figure it out. So oops. Will that bring the stuff back? Yeah. So something. Ah, now I know. Okay. Because on click needs. Because I have to wrap that in a function. I think that's what I need to do. So that should do it. There we go. I keep forgetting sometimes that when I'm defining a listener function, that it needs to be wrapped in the function as well. Okay, let's finish the styling on this. So on the remove tag, add some margin and add the pointer. And on hover, make the font bold. Check it out. Yep. Let's actually try removing, and it does remove. Beautiful. Still don't know why, excuse me, this text box isn't being cleared. And I also want the, oh, that's right, I want the text box to be next to the tag. So what did I call the form? New tag form. So give new tag form inline block as well. Boom. Okay. We could also give it some line height to match. and maybe shrink the width so it's not so big. Give it a little bit of breathing room. Okay, maybe some padding as well. What did I do there? Okay, padding. Well, if I'm gonna add padding, I might need to get rid of the line height because that's just gonna be too much. There we go. That works. All right, back to the problem of why new tag isn't being cleared when I'm adding the tag. So let's refresh this. I also want to add something to check for duplicates. Pretty sure there's a way I can do that with, well, I mean, there might be a built-in way with JavaScript ways to do it, but I might just have to brute force it for now. All right. So let's go through everything real quick. Initializing the state to empty array, initializing the new tag to blank. Well, let's start this. There we go. And then if we get props, which we are, then set the tags. And only call it when the props changes. Theoretically, the props should never change, so this whole thing is only called once. Then we have some event listeners for add tag and remove tag. And we get into the render function. Span class name, on click. Okay, and then the form on submit, add the tag. Add tag will get the event, and we prevent the default. New tag is what we set the value of this input to. So this is an uncontrolled component, which is fine. Maybe we have to make it a controlled component. This is the problem. Rest of this works fine. Oh, that's interesting. So when I remove the tags and now I'm trying to press enter, it's not working. So that's a bug. So if I just remove the tags and then try it again, oh, that time it worked. Very weird. So that's interesting. Okay. Huh. on change, set the new tag with that value. And then on the add tag, we are supposed to set the new tag as blank. And for whatever reason, it's not setting the blank. I'm probably just missing one stupid thing. I just with something like this. Hmm. My hunch is telling me to put it in there, but now it's gonna complain. Propose changing uncontrolled inputs. Yeah, see, that's really don't understand. Hmm. Oh well, I might just call it a day and throw this into my GitHub gist. Look at it again tomorrow. Doesn't make sense why this doesn't run. Um, is there a debug thing on here? Uh, doesn't look like it. No, I don't need config. Maybe I should put some tests. How about this? Refresh it. Yeah, it's like just refusing to even set that new tag as blank. Pretty sure there's some kind of disconnect here between the input value and the state. I probably just don't have enough brain power to figure it out right now. It's probably like something so simple that I just can't figure out. Is there anything in here that will give me a clue? No. It's weird how the React Dev tools don't give me anything. So I want some way to check the state of my component. Yeah, it's not even showing up. Mm, look it over one more time. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna give up for now. Wonder if anyone else here knows. Um, just for a reason I just can't figure it out. Why this input is not clearing, even though I'm telling it to. All right. Anyway, I don't want to keep on streaming with dead silence here. So yeah, hopefully I'll figure it out, and we'll see how it goes next time. All right. So I'm out of here. Take care, everyone.